Assalamu alaikum. When you're building a house, you need to use cement to hold the bricks together. In writing, this cement is the cohesive devices that you use to connect your sentences together. So what are the cohesive devices? I'm going to explain them to you in today's lesson. Cohesive devices are elements used to connect ideas together in an essay. In this course, we're going to focus on some of these cohesive devices, namely linking words, references, and finally synonyms. I'm going to explain to you what each one of these items mean. Linking words first. Okay, we studied many types of linking words in the grammar part. You can refer back to lessons 8, 9, 10, and 11 for a quick review of linking words if you don't remember what they are. Okay, let's look at this example here. Obesity is one of the most dangerous problems facing people in the modern times. Something needs to be done to curb its harmful effects. These are two sentences. They are not connected together by any linking words, so we need to try to connect them together. But first, we need to think about the relation between these two sentences. It seems that the relation is cause and effect. Obesity is one of the most dangerous problems facing the people in the modern times. Because of this reason, something needs to be done to curb its harmful effects, cause and effects. So we can use any linking words that we studied in the previous lessons 8, 9, 10, and 11 to connect them, which are related to cause and effect. Let's see some examples. First one, obesity is one of the most dangerous problems facing people in the modern times. So something needs to be done to curb its harmful effects. We're using one of the fanboys to create a compound sentence. You have an independent clause here, an independent clause there, and one of the fanboys. So that's a compound sentence. You can also link these two sentences in a different way. Obesity is one of the most dangerous problems facing people in the modern times. As a result, something needs to be done to curb its harmful effects. We're using a conjunctive adverb, which was explained in one of the previous lessons. And again, it's used to create a compound sentence. You have an independent clause here, an independent clause there. Together, they make a compound sentence. You can also use because. Because obesity is one of the most dangerous problems facing people in the modern times, something needs to be done to curb its harmful effects. Because is a subordinator, as we studied in one of the previous lessons. It's used to create a complex sentence. You have a dependent clause here and independent clause there. Fanboys, conjunctive adverbs, and subordinators are some of the linking words that can be used to create connection between the elements of the essay. But this is not the only thing. We can also use references to connect sentences together. This usually means using words to refer to nouns that were mentioned in the first sentence. This has two advantages. The first one is avoiding repetition, and the second one is linking the sentences together. Like what? References can be done using the following words. Pronouns, you can refer to nouns that were mentioned earlier, using it, he, she, his, her, they, their, them. You can use demonstratives, this, that, these, those, and this is really important. You can use articles like the. If you refer to a noun and then you refer to the same noun again, you can say, the man who said this was a nice person. You can use words like previously, first, and so on. Let's see some examples. Advertising affects viewers by many methods. One of them is using celebrities. The word them here is a reference to the word methods. And this works better than just repeating the word methods another time. The government needs to protect the rights of the consumers. It can do so by guaranteeing that vendors provide free-maintenance for the products they sell. So the word it refers to the government, and free maintenance, they sell refers to the vendors. Again, one more time, references can be useful instead of just repeating the same nouns again and again and again. Some people believe that the prices need to be increased, while others disagree. I agree with the first group. The first group refers back to some people. Some experts believe that children should start learning foreign languages at the age of 4. This opinion is supported by lots of researchers. So the word this opinion refers to some experts believe that so and so and so. These are some useful examples of references. Let's take a longer example. This one is a complete paragraph. The Australian Prime Minister has called for an early election. The date of this early election. So we're using the word "the" here. The date was selected to coincide with the start of the Olympic Games. This decision, the decision that's mentioned in the first sentence, called for. To call for something means to decide for something to take place. This decision was based on the views of his advisors, who predicted that voters' confidence in the government's policies would be strong at this time. What time? The time of the Olympic Games. As previously mentioned, as mentioned here, decisions on the timing of elections are based on predictions of voters' confidence in the existing government. So all of these references work together in linking the ideas in the paragraph in a perfect way. The third method used in cohesive devices is using synonyms, and this is pretty easy. We use synonyms to refer to words that were mentioned in the first sentence, like the example here. As a result of constant media attention, sports professionals have become stars and celebrities. Those athletes, the athletes are the sports professionals, get paid huge salaries. Notice that we use a synonym, athletes, sports professionals, and the reference, those. So this is really useful. You should do that when you write. Here's another example. Advertisement agencies nowadays have become extremely clever in influencing people. Such companies refers to advertisement agencies. The word such is a reference to them. Use subliminal messages to convince consumers to keep buying items they don't need. Consumers refers to people instead of repeating the word people one more time. So we're using synonyms and we're also using references with them. Okay. In today's lesson, we studied how to connect the sentences together in an effort to build your essay in a good way. Thank you so much for watching this, and we're gonna meet in the next video, inshallah. Have a nice time.